In the heart of what is today southeastern Nigeria, where red earth meets the sky, where sacred forests whisper in the wind, and where the sun rises gently over ancestral lands, there lies a kingdom whose story shaped an entire people. This is Nri, the spiritual and cultural cradle of the Igbo civilization. A kingdom not forged through war, not built by conquest, but sustained through peace, diplomacy, and sacred authority. Tonight, we journey into the origins, the mysteries, and the legacy of a place the Igbo call the beginning of their world. The story of Nri begins not with kings, but with divinity. According to Igbo cosmology, the supreme creator, Chukwu, sent down his first son, Nri, a mystical being who descended from the sky to the earth. Some say he landed at Aguleri, guided by spirits. Others say he rose from a sacred pool untouched by human hands. But all traditions agree, Nri was no ordinary man. He possessed powers beyond nature, the ability to bless land, purify communities, and speak to the spirit world. From him would emerge the line of priest-kings known as the Eze Nri, leaders not of armies, but of rituals, justice, and sacred knowledge. Thus began the Nri civilization, a society built not on the blade of the sword, but on the weight of spiritual authority. Imagine a kingdom without soldiers, a kingdom without fortresses, a kingdom whose influence stretched far beyond its borders, not through force, but through respect. That was Nri. For centuries, the Eze Nri held a reputation unlike any other ruler in West Africa. He was both king and high priest, custodian of sacred laws known as Omenala. Villages across Igboland invited Nri ritual specialists to settle disputes, purify abominations, and bless new farmlands. When the Nri men arrived, carrying staffs and god ornaments, shouting, "Ozi Naka Chukwu," the message from God is here. People listened, their words carried spiritual weight, a weight stronger than any army. Through this power, Nri influenced regions from present-day Anambra to parts of Enugu, Kogi, Delta, and beyond. It was a kingdom spread not by territory, but by culture, not by fear, but by sacred awe. To understand Nri is to understand ritual. Every year, the kingdom came alive with festivals honoring Ani, the earth goddess, Akbala, the spirit of prophecy, and the ancestors whose blessings flowed through the land. But none was more important than the Ikeji festival, a ceremony of renewal, thanksgiving, and spiritual cleansing. It marked the rhythm of life itself, the end of old burdens and the beginning of new blessings. The Eze Nri performed the Ikpu Alu, the cleansing of abomination, a ritual believed to restore balance between humans and the divine. When conflicts arose between communities, Nri emissaries stepped in, not to fight, but to reconcile. In a world where kingdoms expanded through war, Nri expanded through peace. This was the uniqueness of the Igbo spirit, a civilization built on dialogue rather than domination, on truth rather than tyranny.
The Nri Kingdom did not merely rule, it inspired. Their culture produced symbols that today define the Igbo identity. The Ofo staff, a symbol of justice and ancestral authority. The Ikenga, spirit of personal achievement, masculine strength and destiny. The Nzuchok, purity, peace and welcome. The Holy Art, geometric designs drawn on bodies and walls, telling stories without words. These were not mere objects, they were the language of a people. Even in the famous Igbo-Ukwu archaeological discoveries, the bronze artworks reveal a sophistication unmatched in ancient West Africa. craftsmanship so intricate that archaeologists still debate how such precision was achieved centuries ago. The bronzes were not tools of war. They were vessels, ornaments, sacred ritual items, artifacts that speak of a society deeply connected to spirituality, trade, and creativity. Nri was not just a kingdom, it was a cultural engine, a spiritual powerhouse, a world of ideas.
But even the greatest civilizations faced turbulence. As new kingdoms rose around Igboland, stronger militarily and hungry for power, Nri's influence began to wane. The arrival of Europeans in the 15th century brought new pressures. Trade, religion, and politics reshaped the region. Nri, which is peaceful philosophy, stood apart, and slowly its authority faded. Yet its spirit did not die. For while a kingdom may fall, a culture, once rooted in the soul of a people, cannot be erased. The principles of Nri, justice, ritual purity, the sanctity of truth, became woven into the broader Igbo worldview. And to this day, every Igbo person carries a piece of Nri in their identity.
Modern Nri still stands, quiet, dignified, sacred, a reminder of where the Igbo people began. Its shrines remain, its festivals continue, its royal lineage endures through the Eze Nri, guardian of traditions stretching back over a millennium. Across the world, historians look to Nri as one of Africa's greatest spiritual civilizations, a society that proved that influence does not always come from war. Sometimes it comes from wisdom.
As we look back on the story of Nri, one truth becomes clear. Civilization is not just stone walls or battlefields. It is belief. It is culture. It is the ability to shape human behavior through the power of ideas. The Nri Kingdom was the heart of the Igbo people, a beacon of peace in a world of conflict, a source of identity in a world of change. And though centuries have passed, the flame of Nri still burns in the language, in the customs, in the spirituality, and in the proud spirit of the Igbo nation. This is Nri. This is the cradle of Igbo civilization. This is where the story of a people truly begins.
Thank you for watching today's episode of the Igbo Heritage. If this video taught you something new about Igbo people and culture, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below. What topic should we explore next? Until next time, I say, Jisie no ike, ke kwa oni ono, and may our heritage continue to shine. See you in the next video.